1954 Chevy 3800 that we acquired. I'll give you a little bit of a background history on it. It is actually my great-grandfather's truck, and my grandfather, Roger Hanson, also had the truck too. So when we went back this fall to Minnesota for a family event, my husband and I found this truck in one of the machine sheds and instantly fell in love with it. So
and we found frogs.
Yes, and there were frogs.
You found frogs in there?
We found frogs in the shed too.
What else did we find in there, Cass? Were there any mice?
Yeah.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about this thing?
So this is a 1954 3800 one-ton commercial vehicle. Like I said, it probably hasn't been driven since the mid-70s. My grandfather used it only on the farm in Minnesota, so here it is. And my uncle said that it will run if you throw some fresh gas in it, but obviously we want to clean out everything before we actually fire her up to see if she works. So we have, the frame is in excellent condition. The truck itself is in great condition. It's just going to be replacing and just cleaning out a lot of stuff because, like we said, it's been sitting in the trees and sitting in the machine shed for the last 20, 30 years. So, yeah, you can take a look at the vehicle. There's minimal, there's no damage at all to the frame, like we said, which was good. The interior is pretty beat up as far as like the seats.
It's been beat up.
But we were surprised that it does come with an AM radio, which we're pretty excited about. But it is a straight stick, so we are even more pleased about that.
Sparkly.
And pretty much everything is included in the vehicle. All the hubs are there. There's really nothing that's like missing. So we're going to have to do some repair work to the upholstery and the seats and things like that. Also to the floorboards. There's a couple patches that we're going to need to fix. But all 4 hubcaps are there. So we'll clean all that up. The radio, obviously, the dash. It comes with the windshield wipers too. And this vehicle too does have the one solid window in the front compared to the earlier models where they had actually 2 windows for the front. So we have that. We do have something that's kind of interesting about the back truck bed is it has, I think my grandfather must have cut out a hole in the back tailgate to have like a lever so that they could like shovel things out and clean it out. So whether he used it a lot for dirt hauling or manure hauling or something. But anyway, so he made that little door, so we'll kind of contemplate either what we're going to do with that. But
why don't you open it up so we can hear that sweet baby?
The creaking. Actually, this one's not bad. But yeah, so all of the doors are pretty good. A couple window repairs. This window's obviously kind of okay, but
We're gonna make it all new and shiny like we just bought it.
it's kind of hard to see in the dark. But
I know. Some people got banged into it with money.
so obviously our goal for this truck is to make sure that we keep the cost down. We're not going to do we're going to basically power wash it, and eventually we're going to do like a clear coat on it, but we don't want to mess with any new paint color or anything like that on the truck as of right now. We want to keep it pretty much like a low buck truck. So we want to make sure that it's safe and that it's safe to be on the road with for other drivers as well as for us, but pretty much keeping it low buck. We're not going to modernize it at all. We're going to try to keep it as original as we can. So that's the truck.
Hard to see right here, but you can see the years of buildup. Pretty amazing after all these years. The electricals to the lights in the back didn't even rot out. Even the fuel line's in pretty good condition.